We have a quorum.
Thank you. If we could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Wendy. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, welcome board members and of course any or who those might be viewing via Zoom. Item 1A, approval of minutes, the meeting minutes of December 13th, 2022. I think it was a pretty short meeting, like most of these meetings are, which is good, but can we have a motion and a second?
I will move that we accept the meetings.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks. Number 2, appointments, we have none. Number 3, police personnel, don't have anything today. Item number 4, call to the public. Members of the public can submit written comments or register to call into the Zoom meeting by contacting Annie Meredith, A. Meredith at cityofkingman.gov by 5 p.m. on June 13th, 2023. Please be sure to include your name, phone number, using to call in, and address for the record, as well as the meeting date and agenda item if applicable. Clerk Meredith.
Chair Watkins, we don't have anybody that's registered to speak at call to the public today.
Okay, thank you. Item number 5, announcements, limited to announcements, availability, attendance at conferences and seminars. Anybody have any announcements or anything they need to discuss or share? Okay, seeing none. Number 6, old business, we have none. Number 7, new business. 7A, acceptance of application for accidental disability retirement, service connected from Officer Michael Seliquini, discussion and possible action on ordering independent medical examination. Clerk Meredith, do you want to give us some intro on that and information?
Yes. Thank you. So we have received an application from Officer Seliquini that the board, along with the supporting medical documentation, to review in regards to an in-service injury on February 4th, 2022. Today, what the board is tasked with doing is, after having reviewed the information, is to make a determination on if you feel that there is sufficient evidence to order an independent medical examination that I would then schedule for Mr. Seliquini to attend, at which point that report would come back to the board at a later date for your determination on whether or not to accept or approve the actual disability retirement application.
Okay. Any questions for Clerk Meredith? Any discussion on this item? Okay. I think all of us have had a chance to review the packet, and I know the officer has seen 9 different specialists, so now this, as I understand, which Annie just explained to us, this would go to another independent medical examination, and then of course would come back to us. Of course, he's gone, it looks like all over, from reviewing the packet, all over the state. So our determination once again today is, do we want to go ahead and pass that on to that, accept this application for that? So I guess I need a motion for item 7A, acceptance of application for accidental disability retirement from Officer Michael Seliquini, if there's no further discussion.
First, we're going to actually do the application acceptance.
Yes, acceptance, that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing, is accepting that application today, which then Annie would then pass on up, higher up to the state PSPRS board?
No, I actually will schedule, if the board chooses to do so, I would, to proceed with this, I will schedule the IME that gets facilitated through my office as the board secretary.
Okay.
And then that report comes directly back to myself to share with the board for review and determination at a later date on whether or not you will approve the application. Then it will go to PSPRS for their review and determination as well.
Okay. And let me remind you, on the back of our agenda item, there is, pursuant to ARS 38-431.03, A3, the City of Kingman Public Safety Personnel Retirement System Board may vote to enter into executive session, which will not be open to the public, to receive legal advice from its attorney concerning items on this agenda, and of course, discuss this agenda. If that's something we need to do in executive session, we can go into executive session. So what is the temperature, what is the feelings of the board?
I think the next step would be to make a motion and have her schedule, have the IME done.
Okay, so not worry, we don't need to worry about going into executive session to discuss anything?
I don't need to unless
I don't
someone
need
else
to
needs
either.
Okay,
I'll make the motion. I'll make a motion to go ahead and move forward with scheduling the independent medical examination.
okay, we have a motion for accepting, for 7A, acceptance of application. Do we have a second?
I will.
Okay, we have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. You guys are making it too simple. Item number 8, future agenda items. We don't have anything on here. Is there anything that needs to be brought up? Mentioned to Clerk Meredith? Okay, and of course, we will see this probably, possibly even by the next board meeting?
So this board meets quarterly.
Yes.
I will call a meeting as soon as the report is back. There is a time structure built into this process, so we want to make sure that we bring it back as soon as possible. So as
Okay.
soon as I get the report back, then I will call a board meeting.
Great, thank you. Item number 9, of course, the adjournment and the notes there. Once again, I want to thank board members for being here and being part of this. We are adjourned then. Thank you.